Okay, beginning stream should be live momentarily. Okay, should be good. Hi, everybody. Just this week in general, being awful. Awful. Pungent. Schmeckeldorfed.
Experiencing niche of all time. So yeah, another week, another Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stream. Where we last left off, he got eaten by a giant
When did
whale.
it get so late?
I'm pretty sure we got adopted into a found family of mercenaries, and we're gonna learn some stuff.
With any luck.
Did he hit more people in the face with a giant yo-yo ball?
I thought it was a volleyball.
Volleyball, gets spiked. Recreate that scene from Top Gun.
Media Hood. Hey guys, don't know how long to be here. Gotta work early tomorrow. I'll still coping with Peter being gone. Yeah, that was the big kick in the pants this week. Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, and Peter Cullen day after day. It's like death. Like a poor marksman, you keep missing the target. It's like, I'm not sure how old everybody in, like, the audience is, but
is my strong
it's like,
suit.
if you weren't there for G1 reruns, you were, I was there for G2, and then Beast Wars onwards, but if you weren't for that, you were probably there for the movies
Treasure
and
quiet.
Transformers Prime, where, yeah, Peter Cullen's voice was aged and wizened, but it was still him portraying still the best damn Optimus Prime, only rivaled by Gary Chalk, just because Gary Chalk spent so much longer in the role between Primal and the Unicron Trilogy Primes. It's like, I still have G2 Optimus Prime in box. And there's an actual story behind why I have this. Apparently, like, when I was 4 and my father got me the original G2 Optimus Prime, he expected me as a 4-year-old child to just wreck it. So he got a spare. But I loved the toy so much that I took really good care of it, and there was never a need. And he only found the spare one still in box last year. I only opened it last night because I realized there were still batteries in the sound pod that I needed to remove before it burst. And when I opened it up, the LR44 watch batteries in it were still fully functional and hadn't, like, corroded at all. Like, considering how fast batteries go these days into leaking battery acid, I gotta wonder on the construction on that.
Yeah, Natalie, he's just skipped to the end here. These last 2 months have been hell.
Let's not skip over November. We need to vote Republicans out en masse. Just so we can actually get back to normalcy instead of allowing things to continuously fucking get worse. H5, he wasn't my Optimus because I grew up Unicron Trilogy, but Peter was a legend. We easily could have lost Gary Chalk this week, too. He's been battling cancer and has allegedly won, but battling cancer is always going to screw the body up a lot. A lot of people who beat cancer then have, like, all sorts of complications they then die from. Queen Ellie, damn you, Hasbro, we had one chance to have Gary Chalk and Peter Cullen in the movie together and you squandered it. Oh yeah, the Optimus Primal chance. Like, I could have sworn Peter Cullen and Gary Chalk were in something else together, but I might be, like, misremembering, like, Toonami promos or something when they were doing, like... Yeah, actually, Toonami did run Beast Wars for a point, but I don't think that was when they had Peter Cullen on to do, like, announcement voiceovers.
I wanted to say hi to this person in the chat sort of trail. They were one of the OGs that was there when the
So 2007.
yeah.
Like, we can kind of agree that like the Bane movies are not good, but it's because of writing, Roberto Orsi and Alex Kurtzman, who are just awful writers, awful showrunners, awful everything. And just the Michael Bay-ness of it. It's like, I don't think any of the actors involved, voice actor or physical actor, are the problems with the movie. Like, the Shia LaBeouf factor. He basically got, Jake Lloyded on it.
Polidoro, it's just been an all movie. I mean, he didn't finish here. She's right there by him, I think, entirety.
Oh, she died too. It's like 4.
Yeah, 36.
Fan666 made it such a big mistake watching the Code Geass recap movie sequel series. Rose the recapper. No, it's movie continuity, not movie recap movie sequel series. Yeah, Rose is continuing. Jesus didn't know it could be that bad. Oh, it's worse when you actually start exploring the deep lore. Because again, Lelouch has 2 older sisters and 1 illegitimate older sister, meaning Sakia's mom has to be one of his younger sisters, but when she would have been born, because of who we know his younger sisters are, the younger sister that has to be Sakia's mom had to have had her at like 6. They did not consider the fucking timeline.
Yeah, but Phantom 666 saying like
we just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect.
Vindication.
Somewhere up around the blowhole.
I do not see have not seen a single person speak of that the Rose stuff positively.
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
I love his pompadour hair. It's also like built like a square.
Hmm. You know what it also reminds me of? Barrett.
Yeah. Finale. Oh, Alexis, yes, Mark again. What are your thoughts on the Petra Parker thing going around recently? I absolutely adore that people.
I'm amused by it myself.
Yeah, that somebody asked the question, what if Peter Parker was trans and it came out as Petra? And I think that is amazing that the fandom is like, however, it just in general have come out and made all this lovely artwork of her, and I don't want her to be canon because I know Marvel would fuck it up, but at the same time, I love how everybody has this actually still
like it's just a fandom thing like Bowsette or Peter and Morgan. Speaking of, more Petra and Morgan fan art, like make that as like the trigger for it or something.
Yeah, it's just what I like about it is that it still, you know, Peter, if Spider-Man came out as trans and was, you know, whatever, that still kind of plays into like the daily struggles of what makes the character so appealing. You know what I mean? There's,
like, considering the Marvel universe, somebody has to have like a gender-bending gun or magic spell,
or just like, you know, or somebody like Peter just looks at somebody and goes, "Oh wait, shit, am I?"
No, I meant like for the actual transition.
Who will help with the transition? I mean, I could go to Richards. Richards knows nothing about this.
Come out,
I adore fishies. So shiny and cute.
I have to like jump down from up higher to get that marker.
It's one of the ones where there's another area where you
Gotta go through first. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I do have to go somewhere else to get
yeah,
first.
pretty much.
Okay, I need to swap objectives then.
it's weird that I actually enjoyed Transformers sequel.
There are elements where it could have been a better sequel, but it's just like what they did over time is what got damn irritating. Like, none of the characters were treated appropriately. It's been forever since I've seen Beast Machine, since that is the DVD that went out of print the fastest. But
Take it this is your first one.
it's like I followed
Ether
TJ
miasma.
Omega's channel on Transformers. He
It's
did a
load of
review of
poisonous
every episode
waste
of Beast
products
Machines, and
spewed
then
from
a
the Titan's gut.
story
You know,
tear
when you
up
get
and
gassy,
remake, and it's like,
Kinda like
watch
that.
his video on remaking Beast Machines, and you kind of see
is
the
there a
lost
way
potential of
through
what they
this thing?
could have done following from
I can't see
the
any
same
way around
constraints
it.
and prior
Hey,
material.
no fear.
Because a lot of the issue with Beast Machines is it was a completely different staff of writers, and they
Rock
did not
Knight,
watch Beast Wars.
You're up.
Like, they got the broad strokes of Beast Wars, they did not watch Beast Wars. So as a sequel to Beast Wars, it was in every way worse than the Japanese series, which were mostly unrelated
My
to Beast
asthma's died
Wars.
down.
Yeah,
it's
nothing to it.
My era of
Let's roll.
It's the first big film in one it came about people parts
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's saying I'm happy that Petra Parker's in Peter Parker first. Nolan Garo, did you guys see the Taco Death Battle? Yes, I did. I'm so impressed by how they made the entire thing stop motion animated when they didn't necessarily have to, but they went way harder than I
Treasure
would have
acquired.
expected.
And also, they 3D printed several pieces that they needed to pull that off, which I love. Not just because of my 3D printing stuff, but I love how great a utility it's become for all these things.
Hey, look what I found!
If it's like if
Congratulations.
anything caught on the 2010s of a good technological innovation that people would kind of just come on board with broadly, that should be one of the things.
heals an aching soul.
Pure Crystal, is it just internet short creators saying that the writers hate Spider-Man and he's visual and never happy?
Like, it's a fandom observation.
Yeah, it's just a fandom observation. It seems like whoever is keeping the charge of Spider-Man, like, wants the guy miserable. But, like, we know that's not necessarily true because we had the old Spider-Man run by Robert Kirkman, where Peter actually had a fully functioning family, wife, kids, and
It's
it was-
from what I understand, it's more a Marvel editorial
I
issue
don't know. I feel a bit sorry for them.
yeah.
where they were in the they all followed Spider-Man when he was in the suffering era. He moved beyond that, but then they decided to bring it back because that's what they know.
Gemini, you... Starsight.
Media
Just give me that
Neo always looks so happy riding on Dromar's back.
Carl, I love that Morgan.
His fuel can be a bit bristly sometimes.
Yes, good friends.
I adore fishies. So shiny and cute.
I like to imagine that because Peter is just a silly little guy, Morgan was just like, oh, I'm all over you like white on rice. Sort of trails. My favorite thing from Parker fan art is J. Jonah Jameson supporting Spectre.
I'm going all in.
That is
I was
honestly
never
like
the
such an
cautious type.
interesting thing.
Strong shot.
Even you're in sync.
I like
Does
your
not need civil
attitude.
rights.
Yeah, he's like a civil rights, basically a civil rights activist. It's just the matter of the mask.
Because in his mind, that someone with a mask is exempt from the law, and he doesn't like the idea that somebody can just throw on a mask and be exempt from like.
So it's like it doesn't matter how much other heroes vet for him. Spider-Man as a person, he's always going to be distrustful. And granted, then in other more modern interpretations, that gets exaggerated in various ways, like the most recent J.K. Simmons role of him in the Marvel Universe Spider-Man movies, where he seemed more like a right-wing nut job.
An Arden. Just what we need. Rex, any good with that anchor?
Yeah, I get by.
Hand that here.
How's that for sound balance? Part of the issue was our
Watch.
sound card got misleveled due to something, so we were trying to adjust it. I thought it was back to normal.
Awesome. I never thought of using it that way.
The trick is to pull it toward...
Also, turned down some of the game audio just because an update did rebalance the game audio, and I think it went the wrong way.
Only I was 500 years younger.
You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps? Touchdown!
Make haste and retreat.
Muscle slash!
You have a box?
Well, I mean, like, I'm pulling a box, but it is a box meant for Don, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Armor bearer.
Oh, yeah! Gotcha!
A little bit loud.
You got it after...
Okay,
seeing
after
it
this
once.
cutscene, we'll go into settings and see if we can't turn
Not
down
bad, kid.
back music audio.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts. But that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts. A driver's job is to be smart with his arts and protect his blade.
Protect my blade.
Your blade is your pride.
It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts and protect her. If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
A true driver? I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years?
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing. And you got Nia and Tora in tow. Those guys are pretty handy. Kid, you got a bright future.
I think I'm gonna spew.
Biggie Pon has scary face, but he very nice.
Suss me out, Furry Pond.
Spur Trails, Jess was eating a honey bun.
Cinnamon roll.
Black Century, came, or, reality, I wonder what would have happened if they had made Transtech Transformers, which was going to be the sequel to Beast Machine.
Probably would have been interesting.
Black Century King, after the latest death battle, I kind of wish LEGO didn't cancel and reboot Bionicles in a poor way. I mean, they had their own Transformers and failed it.
Yeah, especially because Bionicle allegedly saved LEGO as a company. Like, LEGO was... sorry, not LEGO. Bionicle was huge. Like, the irony is, I actually regret being into Bionicle at the time I was, simply because, like, there was a lot of really good Transformers that I've just only now started really recollecting again. Even before the PR Color News, just because I've with the Legacy re-releases and like the Age of the Primes lines, like so many of those have been so cool. So I've gone back for others. It's like Sunstorm.
It sounds like a really bad sci-fi disaster movie.
Yeah.
Chrono Trails, love how Lexi is wearing the Ultra Violence shirt. Also, Lexi, how's the demo of Trails in the Sky second chapter remake? Oh, it's goated. Like, I have a feeling that, no, I know that there's going to be parts of the game that are going to be more hype as hell because of the remake. It's, like, it really makes me want to say that Falcom understands how to remake a game better than what Square Enix is doing with Final Fantasy, because, like,
they don't know how. Square does not know how to manage their assets after mangling their asset management for so long. So they're never going to get their money back in Final Fantasy VII Project simply because they didn't establish the proper assets with the first game to be able to utilize them the best in the sequels.
Yeah, and it's like, look, I get that they're going for high graphic fidelity, but like Trail of the Skies or Falcom is just like 70 or so programmers and talented individuals that know how to use their assets. They may not get everything right the first time, but the more they develop, the more they learn, the better the next thing is.
Like, even if they look similar on the outset, it's clearly built upon.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it looks older than what it should be for current generation stuff. And it's like, if it's working and it's not that dated, then what's the issue?
And another thing I love about the remake of Second Chapter is like there are references to like other trails art within the craft skills you can use. Like when Estelle uses morale now, he strikes a pose similar to like when Second Chapter first. Oh yeah, Energon Saber.
Yep. Like, there are 3D print versions of these that I'm gonna redo too, so I don't have to, like, damage the little mini-cons, but I love mini-cons. I wish I had collected and kept a collection of them more, simply because of how... Oh god, the prices. The prices for so many of them now. Especially the Transformers Cybertron ones, but especially the X Dimension releases that were Japanese exclusive, because Japan went more crazy for mini-cons than we did. Oh, and I also need to make, like, 5mm external ports for all of our Legacy figures. Just so we can minicon powerlink everything.
HJ5, my uncle passed me by. I got into Hero Factory as a kid. Oh gosh, that makes me feel old. I remember when Hero Factory came out, and I think I want to say late middle school or early high school.
Yeah, and you still have some of those. We, like, sorted through your bins to consolidate them a few years ago. Actually, we should also, like, dig out what Transformers you have from those as well.
Just wholesale dig them out and see what I got.
Yeah, and what parts you might be missing so we can find them. Because we know you have parts and pieces of old Jetfire and Overlord. Like, if we can find one junk, we can probably, like, complete the figures if we ever, like, find out what... Or we can find out whatever happened to ones you had.
Yeah.
Like I thought.
A Titan.
Sora of Trails. I wish I could get some Armada toys, but oh my Primus, the prices are bad. You know what I did because I've been working so much overtime for the last month? It's like 5 full weeks of it, going 55 to 60 hours. First of all, most of that is going to savings, so I can afford to, like, redo our bathroom next year. Technically, it's so I can afford the decreased price home equity line of credit once I get my savings to a specific mark. But one of the things I did was I bought Energon Ultra Magnus, which is a Ultra Magnus recolor of Armada Overload. It was meant to originally release the Armada line, but it came too late. But it was short pack, not short pack. Its shelf form so bad it is now extremely rare a toy. So it's like, because of the Peter Cullen news yesterday, I decided to, like, you know what? I'm never going to see this again if I don't go for this now. I'm going to splurge on it. And ow! That's an ow there for my wallet. I can afford it, and I have immense savings, so I shouldn't be complaining, but it's still expensive. Media Hood Reviews. Sora of Trail is asking Sora of Trails as in Classic Armada or the new Legacy Armada line. A Classic Armada hotshot costs as much as a Legacy Armada hotshot. That's how the price increase has gone.
Not fair.
But Master Pawn, have Poppy.
And it's like, don't even look at like
If a blade loses
how
its
bad the
driver,
pricing is
it
for the
winds
original
up like
Armada
this.
Prime. It's cheaper
So,
to buy
is
the
it, like,
Commander.
dead?
Nah. The crystals start glowing again after a bit of time. Then a new driver can resonate with it.
4.
But
There's a but?
its memory will be totally zapped. It'll be reborn as a new blade. Won't remember a thing.
Yeah? That's pretty rough.
Right, like
1200
imagine having an
plus, wiped
existence
out
where
like
if you die, you like get turned into a
But
crystal, and when
memories
you
can be
get turned back on,
painful as well.
you don't remember anything.
They can be a
Yeah.
terrible burden.
Perpetual retrograde amnesia.
And a blade.
You
can
know
live
who you are,
forever,
but you have no
as long as
personal
the crystal
memories.
exists.
That sucks.
It's just as well. Eternity is a long time to collect bad memories.
Pyra.
Eternity.
Like, you think it's mercy, but you also see it from both.
I was just
I
thinking,
hate the phrase both sides
sometimes
these
being
days,
able
but
to
it's like,
forget is a
Pyra and Mithra are the flip side of that
Come
coin in the
Let's
cost of being
get
able to
finished up
remember.
here.
Yeah, like in that dialogue, like knowing what we know now, she is so hurting on the inside.
Media reviews, and here I thought the price increase from Age of the Primes to Age of Evolution was going to be crazy. We already had that
That's-
price increase midway through Age of the Primes.
What?
Well, that's where they come from. Out of Titans. This one's brand new and ready to resonate. Like a big steak, right before you take that first bite. It'll probably end up buddying up with a bunch of drivers. Every time the driver dies, it'll forget everything and return to its core. Eventually, it'll resonate with a new driver. Drivers dying, Titans dying. The blade just keeps on living through it all. It's a never-ending cycle, an eternal history. As mortals, we'll never be able to understand.
What I like about this is it's an interesting
It's
and fun
incredible.
contrast to Final Fantasy X's Cycle of Death.
Right? And it's just, it's begging the question: is this cycle like something that needs to get stopped? Is it like what is the? It's asking some philosophical stuff here. you
Yeah.
know? Like, is it good? Is it evil? Or is it just how it is? You know?
Pyra
Mhm.
already had a body when we found her.
And then Breck's going, wait a minute.
Could her old driver still be alive somewhere?
And unfortunately, exception that proves the rule.
Sword of Trails. 8 deaths has 3 printing display states for the Morphers.
Morning.
Let us face the day.
I'm
of
telling
our
you, he's a
renewed
wizard.
vigor.
Yeah, this is still my prototyping design. I actually printed out the full Live Man one for Alexis. I realized this morning that I might have slightly messed up part of the pieces. I can actually pull that out right now. And let me just adjust the camera. At the top. Yeah, so for this little diversion, we need the image larger. It's like this is the full plate prints for what would be for the twin brace. I have a little monogram. It's in black. It doesn't show up as well. Monogram display stand with the Live Man emblem and these actually fit quite nicely on there. Like 2 holders for the individual twin brace plates. So it's like you can just like display them all together by actually physically hooking them into the display base.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I didn't do them all vertically just because it would get too high up. So I decided to like try them out one on each side first, and then make one that would be like amalgam to the two, so people have different display options.
Yeah.
Granted, I need to revise this a bit so it's like it has a slider lock in, because as these are now, you just tip it forward and they like fall out. I need to like get them a bit more secure in there, so it's like they can only be taken out through like pulling them up. This is Alexa's twin brace, by the way. And since I'm borrowing it from her, she's getting a stand for free.
Our Zone 1, Xenoblade 2 Reincarnation is very Buddhist and Shinto-ish. I need to look more into like how Buddhism and Shintoism like view reincarnation, but I believe you're right. Like,
To put the camera back to how it was.
Black Century King. Speaking of Final Fantasy X, how funny is it that the main bad guy is a weird Spider-Man symbol tricking everyone?
I mean, that's what he's stuck as.
Sora of Trails. He's not a wizard. He's part Volcanismon and part Don Kiwami arms.
I came to here to have a good time. I'm feeling so attacked right now.
I mean, HA5, speaking of changers, something to buy stuff in my wallet burst into tears.
Yeah, for those who didn't see it, they are making an official Fize Blaster equipment for the CSM line. It is 88,000 yen, which at current exchange rates is $555 US. I see what you're doing there, Toei. Flash Bandai.
Golden Garo, hey Jets, if I send you FBXs, I may get the job stones from Final Fantasy 14 color mats. Would you be able to 3D print them? Purely hypothetically, I don't know exactly how that part of the process works.
I don't know what FBX is. If that's a file type, that's not one I use or can use. Like, we work with STLs and 3MFs. Not jumping down.
Oh, but jumping off of high places is one of the fun parts of Xenoblade.
I mean, okay, is there... Yeah, there's water there. Actually, those are ribs.
Yes, those are delicious, juicy baby back ribs. Okay, there we go. Water! Yeah.
Come out, come out. Flora heals an aching soul.
You're just getting wicked talented with a 3D printer.
Yeah. It's just like, it's a time sink that I need to get back to, considering how horrible this year has been for actually, like, getting anything done, and now I'm in the overtime hell period of the year, so the fact I'm doing anything is nice. Especially the entire last goddamn month where I've been dealing with all the data breach hacking and identity theft bullshit. Tour of Trails, and the Fize Blaster comes with yet another Fize phone. Does Bandai/Toei want us to use multiple Exceed chargers for the Fize gears we got? The issue there is, like, the Fize 2.0 one was notorious for production defects. Like, I think about half of all of the version 2 gears had some form of defect in them. So I think the 2.5 option is for those who end up getting a defective one and just need it replaced.
I can't believe that worked.
also for the new sound files for the movie, obviously. And Kento Honda did a promotional video for it that went up a couple days ago where he was explaining how, well, Fize Blaster barely got used. The first time any of them saw it was when they were filming the movie, when the show was in, like, the late 20s episode, or episode 30-ish in production order. So they saw it early.
Real quick, Jake, before I answer some of the questions, Kyrpus is saying happy 1-year anniversary of SRW5, which I, like, you know...
We've fallen off that. We haven't played much more of the DLC.
Yeah, we just don't have time to.
And, like, some of the content is just like, no. Like, the fact that they're going back to Super Robot Wars Z for the next productions is like, okay, good. We like that. We like that very much. It is the best treatment the Code Geass cast has ever gotten.
I think it's the other way. I mean, I didn't mean like that. I mean,
As in, I went too far.
JX Demon, unsure if this was brought up early, just curious. Anyone see the most recent Gunpla announcement for the first quarter of next year? If so, thoughts?
Real Grade Ground Gundam is good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like those a lot, or that series a lot. So 8th MS Team getting the Real Grade treatment, I'm there. I'll probably buy the Easy 8 when they eventually do that, since that's pretty easy to just swap the external parts on the inner frame of the Ground Gundam. And I know a lot of people are mad at them doing the MGEX Strike, Mighty Strike Freedom, but it's like, you gotta realize Bandai was kind of going for the market there, considering Seed is the actual hyper-popular one with cause.
Don't laugh at me, okay?
The bigger issue there is, like, they should have just had a release where it's just the Mighty Striker pack. And it's like, that's kind of why I'm waiting myself to actually, go in on that, not just because of other financial commitments. It's like, at this time, I don't need another MGEX Strike Freedom. Granted, another reason I know they're doing it is the original MGEX, they have not been able to print enough of them. So dedicating another release to that design with some extras, that just makes logical sense. I know a lot of people aren't happy with it, but there is a rationale for all of it.
Oh, look at it, Mia.
Hey, hold still. I thought you were a tough salvager, Rex.
Give me a break. Pain is pain, isn't it? How about you? Are you hurt?
Don't worry, it's just a scratch. That was on purpose. You were hurting me on purpose, weren't you? Well,
I wasn't, honest. I was just rubbing the lotion in.
Ointment.
Rex, you
Mistranslation.
rubbed it too hard. It hurts.
Hey,
See?
you two, give me a look at that. What is this? Haven't seen this before. Don't know why a blade would be stuck with a bunch of wounds. And they're exactly the same as Rex's.
Granted, it doesn't work with this skin, considering it's covering the injured areas.
Never heard of such a thing.
It's all true.
I just thought it was an accessory.
Or he's a flesh eater.
That's not my style.
Blades are supposed to heal up right away, no matter what the wound. If the crystal's in one piece and the driver's alive, nothing can touch him. So why is she all bashed up?
That's just how the chips fell. It is what it is.
What it is a problem.
Star of Trails, I hope we can get the MGEX Banshee soon. I'm surprised they haven't.
You
It's
told
like
me
that
the
MGEX
driver
Unicorn kit
always
went hard.
protects his blade.
They could do the Phoenix as well.
So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna protect her.
Also, Mia like said, these
Easier
recent
said
news
than
and I'm always
done,
going to be
kid.
streaming the new Rider series, and essentially they're going to do what they
Listen.
can do with Kabuto.
Pyra,
Yeah, which is telling
She
that
saved my
Shout
life,
Factory
brought me back
failed
from the
so
dead.
hard
So
with
I won't
Zets that
die
they're taking
again.
it out of, and also all the
I've
other
got to
Toku
live
releases that
for
they're
her
taking it
sake
out of their hands entirely.
until we get to Elysium.
Which they
at
should have done
least.
from the first place,
We can
but
make it
The
together.
entire issue is the limited release schedule, but it's like
You mean
Going to Elysium.
Sunrise
I can't
does
let
that with
that stand.
Gundam. Tohoku Shinsa
won't
does that
do.
with
A
Garo.
bunch
We
of
can't completely
amateurs
fault them
stealing
for
the
it,
show?
even though the episode
The
should
script
just stay
exists for a
up.
reason.
Akos.
oh great, we got a glass
Please
wearing
speak
twink.
only when you're spoken to, traitor.
Traitor, traitor, traitor! Yeah, you're one of the baddies now, you villain.
I didn't betray anyone.
Then why do you stand with them? You think that is where you belong?
But I...
who are these goons?
Torna. They're trying to get their hands on Pyra.
Torna?
Akos, just tell us what you're here for.
Well, the Aegis, of course. I just had to come and see the leading lady with my own eyes.
Jin put you up to this.
Well deduced. Oh, by the way, his orders were to deal with you in whatever manner I see fit.
You know what you need?
So,
You need a
you know
volleyball
what
to the
that
face,
means.
you dork.
You wouldn't. You're lying.
Why the surprise? Did you think he would still care about you? Oh, to live in your reality.
Ow!
Well,
The
well.
cat
Your
noise!
part in this play is coming to an end. So, time for you to shuffle off the stage. What's wrong?
I know the name Torna. They've taken the lives of too many drivers, including some of my crew, good people. Rumor says it's because they're collecting core crystals. So, if this Akos is one of them... You! Zuo! Get everyone out of the village!
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Ready.
Brad the Heiress, someone needs to shove Arcos in a locker. This is what happens when Peter
No
kids'
problem.
egos aren't kept in check.
Tough. His blade
That's
of the
true.
world.
Media Hood. The guy with the glasses needs a high five in the face. With a chair.
Ron, my only complaint with the RG ground types is that they omitted the beam rifle, which I'd probably save for Easy 8 later, but still. I don't remember the ground originally having a rifle, but it's probably been so long since I've seen 8th MS Team, because I remember the rifle and I remember the submachine gun more.
Put your feet up over there. All right, Vance?
Star Strike.
Should have followed the script.
Just exploded him.
And then he exploded.
Easy, this is why you're never be balling, Akos.
Sharing a stage with the legendary Aegis. Huh? Why would the driver?
It seems that they're taking each other's damage somehow.
So that means that the Aegis is a mere mortal right now. In that case, a little more damage, and she'll be easy to deal with. Pyra!
Just thinking how early in the game, like, they all get their asses handed to them
Yeah.
versus
These
later.
days, I swear. Can't leave you alone for a minute.
Could use a hand?
Leave it to me. I'll take this dog down.
Ah! What's happening?
What? The ether flow's disturbed. How am I supposed to deflect now?
You and your fancy moves. You lack grit.
Just too many of these bit players. My interest has waned. Abrona, perhaps it's time for another tale.
Sure, sure.
Pyra! Pyra!
Ron,
How is
choosing
she?
red glasses to go with blue armor is
She's
certainly a
not bad
choice,
for her.
Akos. Not a good choice, but a choice
Dromar
regardless.
thinks she just needs rest.
That's good to hear.
Maybe.
That's what I
used too much
thought.
power again.
Akos in Japanese is played by Nobunaga Shimazaki.
Know what the difference is?
Who's best known
between
as
me and them
playing
Costa?
Arjuna in Fate Grand Order
Well,
and
He's a
Edmund
bad guy
Dante's.
trying to get Pyra.
Mm.
And you're... not?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. What if I told you that we weren't that different?
Huh?
My crew at the village, we think we're fighting for justice. But a just fight? I'm telling you now, there's no such thing. What people call justice, it's just an excuse to fight. War is war. The more you stand up for yourself, the more people want to fight you. Before you know it, you're in a war. Listen, all I'm saying is, we've got our fight, and he's got his.
But what he's doing is...
We'll eventually achieve a world with no war or traffic accidents.
And there will be peace. And there will be peace when the people of this land
And power can take
like,
many different forms.
wish so hard that their world governments have no choice but
If
to
we
listen to
don't
them.
use our power, just because we're scared of it, we're done for. As for who's right and who's wrong, no one knows for sure.
I mean, there are objective, yes,
All we can do
right
is
and wrong,
protect
but
what's important.
I think I understand.
I mean, considering that Rex never like was raised by a grandpa dragon,
Why?
he's never actually like a
War.
mentor figure.
yeah. Is it like there is one thing? It's like two people are standing on opposite sides of a number. One sees a
Pyra,
6,
feeling
one
better?
sees a 9.
Yeah. I slept so much.
Someone drew it
Good.
with intent to
Glad to
for it to
hear.
be one or the
Also,
other, so there is an
Nia's got
objective,
something to talk to
correct
you about.
answer.
She does?
Yeah.
So it's like
Go
it's not a
ahead, Nia.
both sides issue or a no one knows for sure. No, there are ways to know for sure, and
want you to
just
come
because
help me.
one person's injustice,
from
another
where?
person
To Vanta.
has justice,
I need
it
to
doesn't
carry
mean
him
like
out.
the person
past
claiming
back on
injustice is
Xenoblade.
always correct.
Ah,
If you're
sure.
forcing yourself onto someone else,
If you'd like
you
me
are
to,
in the
I will.
unjust one.
Thanks.
Nia originally said she was going to go alone. But I said maybe it'd be better if you went along too.
Maybe I should explain. Vantam. He kind of scares me a bit.
Haha, I get it.
Tron, and someone whose country constantly gets invaded, I disagree with the no good and bad side of war sentiment.
Yes, exactly.
X, I guess. Oh, is Torna not at the party?
Yeah, Dora's not at the party. That's just trying to fix.
Sleeping manually feels nice. I'm a self-adjusting model, so it's been a while.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
trails. Australian Rex will never stop being funny to me. I think he's meant to be Australian.
Our episode, Target Group is like an evil RPG party facing evil church to kill God. More like radical.
It's- Or clearly have like 2 people in the party at the moment.
I think it's only 2 people in the party at the moment.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
Probably just start collecting quests to do later at this point.
You're all mine.
Hey, who broke open that barrel? Not me!
It was 90s, kid.
Dude, totally not radical, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, we haven't done our blade gotcha for the stream yet.
Gotcha! We gotta do gotcha! 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 Please, the gotcha!
Since we're getting to it so late, we'll only do 1 this stream.
The joys of gotcha.
Joys?
Joy. That's right, the joys of gotcha. And I'm not saying that because the gotcha god has a gun to my head.
As long as it's only telling you to play and not pay.
Love the gotcha. But how else will I get key level 5? Oh, we summoned up too many common cores. We gotta get rid of them. I think we can deal with that later.
Yeah, since I probably have to, like, read through them for, like, abilities. It's kind of funny they place a hard limit on gotcha.
Oh, it's you guys. What got you out of bed so early?
Nia?
Thanks for yesterday. You saved our skins. That guy, Akos, I mean. I wanted to tell you about him. You see, thing is, we used to be...
Being a mercenary.
A long time ago, we
you
used to be
all kinds of
friends.
different folks.
Huh?
Your country, family, money. People got plenty reasons to fight. Like fighting for a special girl. I see that a lot. Though not every girl has a strange crystal in her chest, eh?
You mean Pyra?
Uh,
We're just...
Nia, you're with these guys right now. That's what matters.
But aren't you?
Anyway, Rex, weren't you saying you wanted to get to Elysium?
Yeah. But we hit a snag. With a monster like that in the way, it's impossible. No guild ship's getting close to it without going down.
Well, I've got an old mate in the Orion capital. Got a feeling he might know a way through.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta go there anyhow, so I could introduce you.
Van Damme, thank you!
Nah, it's destiny or something. Don't sweat it. Get your stuff together and meet me by the village entrance.
You know, what are your thoughts on the recent Doomsday trailers?
eh.
We've kind of fallen off the Marvel movies just because of how bad Phase 4 and 5-ish overall have just been.
Yeah, it's just like, also, the thing with Doctor... Ooh, I bought a bit.
You were saying?
I was saying, like, with, like, Doctor Doom should not be the guy that... I remember, I can't think it was Chris McFeely of, Transformers The Basics fame. He said that Doctor Doom is the guy that can't absolutely get to the power level where you stop Thor's, battle axe or Mjolnir or whatever with one touch of his finger. But you gotta build up to that. You know what I mean? Like, Doctor Doom isn't the guy who just appears and beats your butt. He's the guy that is actually in the background scheming, and then when he shows up, you realize how doomed you are.
And yet, due to the structure of how films work, they always make it so Doom goes from 1 to 11. Like, I remember the original not the original, the 2000s Fantastic Four movies where Julian McMahon played him, and it's like, he wasn't bad in those movies, it's just they wrote Doom badly.
I made tea for everyone. Help yourselves.
Like, it would have been funnier if they'd got Julian McMahon Doom back for that, and then, if, Chris was still there as Captain America, and it's like, and doing what they did in Deadpool 3, where it's like, I know you. Have we met?
Oh, would you?
Oh, no, that's not it.
Oh,
Tori
here it
says
is.
If Pyra going to do maid job, Pyra should be more...
Has there been fan art of Pyra in a maid outfit?
I'm pretty sure there has been.
Matey?
Tora, Pyra was kind enough to make tea. Can't you just be bloody grateful?
Oh, come on, Ian. Don't tell me you don't want to see it too.
But also, strive for perfection is important goal. Tora feel very strongly about this.
Yeah, it's like the actress for Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. This is in response to Bradley Ayre saying he's only liked a few things. It's like, her actress has actually gone on record saying that part of the problem with modern Marvel movies is they're always shilling something else in their main plots. And it's like reference, team up, crossover, when it's not, they're not allowing the characters a chance to breathe. Like, they had the Captain Marvel movies, the first Captain Marvel movie, then they had Captain Marvel in Endgame, then they had first series, and then they immediately, and they had Monica and WandaVision, but then they immediately jumped to the Captain Marvel team-up movie between Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and other Miss Marvel. And it's like, that, she said, and that movie didn't work well for any of them. And it's like, she's not wrong.
Yeah, Pyra's still quite lacking in that area.
And here it comes.
I'm lacking?
Lacking? No, you're not, honey. You are not lacking.
But what on all rest is blushy crushy?
Oh god. Plushy crushy.
Think the thoughts get, blushy face.
Okay, Pyra, imagine hand-holding Rex. Now imagine hand-holding Rex and Mia. Huh?
Stop thinking sexy thoughts, stop thinking sexy thoughts.
Alright, I'll just imagine Rex with his shirt off.
What every man looking for.
It's that lewd drunk face.
If Pyra master art of blushy crushy, then all men fall at Pyra's feet.
Oh, male gaze. Referring to male gaze.
All men? Really?
It's that do you want a bath, dinner, or me
It
kind of
is no
mooding.
fact.
Come on, okay, I know there's no English equivalent for moe, but there has to be something better than blushy crushy. Here, counterpoint. It's funny to say.
Or they could just use the word moe. Like, it's one of those words where it crosses, lines. Like, Suda51 didn't even bother translating it in, the No More Heroes games, just kept using it.
But
I also consider that this is Tora that's speaking right now, and Tora's English is not exactly...
It's all the, non-pont idioms.
Yeah.
Is Pyra interested in essence of maidiness?
The fact that we never got him. Oh! Oh. Do we be the agent of chaos?
Like, is it eager, or is it like that little insecure, girl falling in love moment?
If you think Rex would like that.
Yeah, see, that's the moe.
Yeah.
Rex is boy, so he's definitely not immune to the charms of blushy crushy.
He's the boob guy.
It's definitely worth Pyra's time to learn essence of maidiness.
And Nia is just like, what am I even listening to right now?
Okay, I'm ready. Tor, tell me what to do.
Pyra?
Tora will now introduce assistant to help teach
Oh,
essence
no.
of maidiness.
How may I be of service, Mr. Rex, sir?
Poppy?
What is this, Tora? Some kind of malfunction?
Maid routine.
Do not worry. This just Rex-focused blushy crushy maximization mode. Have a good day salvaging, Mr. Rex, sir.
It's the flirtiness.
Sir,
So, this is blushy crushy?
I see you're not part of culture as well.
Back in the Marvel movie stuff, a lot of the behind-the-scenes reshuffling due to stuff in real life concerning Jonathan Majors. And apparently he had a clause in his contract where that they would not replace him as Kang, so when he got booted, the entire Kang stuff had to go with him.
Which is one of those...
Why would you have that clause?
Right. Like...
It's like, are you guaranteed to play this character and all this stuff, so it's like, no replacements? Did they start adding that after they had to replace early actors in the franchise for various reasons?
Okay, Pyra, copy what Poppy say.
Mr. Rex, sir, Poppy is blushy crushy just for you.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is blushy crushy. Just for you?
Pirates the sweet to be your maid. Mithra would be the okay, here's your get out maid.
Try again, from top.
Mr. Rex, sir.
Trying to think of a
Pyra
good
is
equivalent.
Blushy crushy. Just for you.
Oh no.
Oh, she would be, Anzu when she had to take that
Yeah,
twist
yeah,
jump.
that's what I was thinking. Like, just dump the ketchup on a burger. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
I give up. I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah, do you want to learn the ways of plushy crushy?
Tika, if I was in charge of the MCU, I would take a break of making the movies and plan the next few phases. Same thing with Star Wars, but Disney is in such a bad shape right now that if they do not dominate, then they're, like, not going to be financially viable. They are that lopsided now due to everything they've done.
Star Wars Trails. Ricky is somewhere out there in the world wondering what's going on with his time. Bradley Harris. Nadia, the maid routine is not a bug. It's a feature.
Is it, though?
Time to head out.
Tron says,
You,
Tora,
Zorro,
Rex already head overkill
take
for
care
her.
of this
Stacking
place,
Molly
yeah?
on top is just overkill.
No worries. Leave it to us, boss.
Boss, you're in a good mood somehow.
I guess so. Well, take care.
And then, the mysterious assassins. A mysteriousness.
That hoodie is held on by glue.
No, it's head on by vibes. It's held on by pure machismo. Anyways, these guys are experiencing a slasher movie. Like, you think you're just having a nice normal day, and then this pretty boy sword man just shows up and just puts you down.
Delta attack.
His design is just really cool to me. Oh yeah, Golden Garl said, you know Mythra's printing out of her skull and all that fake stuff. Kira Crystal, all this talk about Marvel makes me want to watch Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Spectacular Spider-Man again. I wish those shows were never canceled.
They were canceled because of the Disney buyout, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Like, I remember Earth's Mightiest Heroes Season 2 not being as
What have
good as
we
the
here?
first one.
Heels and aching
But,
soul.
like, that first season was just... Damn, like, well, there's a reason why people keep having it in high regard.
And it's like Wolverine and the X-Men got that same treatment, if I remember correctly.
Everybody in the chat going, "Hi, Zeke!" Yo, it's Team Zeke, the Zekinator. I think we're going to be experiencing Dune.
And arrived.
Local terrain data updated.
What have we here? Flora heals an aching soul.
Ooh,
You're
chest.
all mine.
Here it comes.
Looks like all the chat about the Aegis was true.
Who are you? That's a heavy burden you have there. Sure you're up to it, Pipsqueak? See sense, step aside and let the big boys take charge. Come on, yield the merchandise.
Huh? What?
He is so awkward.
Do you know
You
this?
know this guy?
Never seen him in my life.
Bah!
Wait. Are you?
Are you?
You really are a bunch of rinky-dink, bogus, two-bit, no-mark drivers, aren't you?
I should have flipped the Japanese audio on so we can get this for Seto Kaiba.
Von Gembu, bringer of chaos! Mostly known as Zeke, and often addressed as the Zekinator!
You have no
Behold
game.
my blade,
Pandora!
Pandoria! And this is my sword, the
Purple Lightning Dream Smasher.
If you want a taste, come
Purple.
and get it.
Okay, first of all, brave perspective. Second, Purple Lightning Dream Smasher.
I love how he just walked away.
I think that's not the only thing Pandoria calls that.
This guy. I'm tired of him already.
Gah. You think you lowlives can lick the three of us?
Phrasing.
Three of you? I count two. Lost someone?
Someone.
Huh? Oh, get a load of this. Our beloved mascot,
Gosh.
Tartars.
Reveal yourself!
Huh? Tartars?
Huh?
Tartars? Tartars? Where are we? Tartars!
Oh,
Oh.
hello, little guy.
Because Genbu. Because turtles.
You're all alone.
Tartars! Handling a man's turtle.
Handling a turtle.
Seriously, what is with Zeke and the double entendre?
You could have just grabbed Pyra there. Why did he go for his turtle instead?
Oh, what an idiot.
Friendly Arts, behold the Chuni driver. H.A. finds these two get lost in the way to the Organization 13 tryouts.
Let's face it, these guys are better than Organization
Got a
13.
problem with that?
Warzone
Then
1.
come at me.
He gets the Team Rocket and Naga the servant of Xenoblade 2.
Brave perspective again.
This guy for
For
real.
real.
No, you see, you're failing right to left logic. You're going left to right, which in Japanese media means you're going to lose.
Also, Bringer King of Ultimate Max. I love this track. He's the Bringer of Chaos.
You got voided.
Good try. Not bad.
Dude, you have Cosmos and Talos on your side, and you're still losing.
For my super
For Ultra Mega Move.
We're waiting with bated breath for your super duper whatever.
You asked for it. Bringer of Chaos! Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash!
Forgot your footing, dude.
I think everybody's brain cells just took a severe hit from this encounter.
What an idiot.
Don't see that every day.
Come on. That's enough nonsense.
Indeed.
Dude. Just walking.
Well, that was the diversion.
Team Z, RM Zone 1. Team Zeke is blasting off again! Oh, ooh, that's a hard part.
Oh, right on map. Here we are. Yeah, the Ursa one, we were
And
teased that
we're
earlier.
here. This is a place you meant, right, Ursula?
That's right.
It's buried.
Scenery indeed very nice. But did Ursula want to see something particular?
Here, Crystal, I'm curious if you've seen the Clint Eastwood Dollars Western Trilogy before. I'm the one who showed that to Alexis.
They're really good.
Yes. That.
The fact that past the first two, they're not really a trilogy, but the third one fits in with them just so seamlessly. Plus, they were, like, shot with almost the same cast around the same time.
Red tree thing?
Yeah, the final standoff of the good and the bad and the ugly is like legendary.
Yes, it's a saffronia tree. There's an old nursery rhyme about this tree. I always loved it.
Which they can somehow remember despite the blade nonsense, but again, it seems to be personal memories, not just wholesale events.
Yeah, I think they'll explain this later, but blades will lose all their memories, but if there was something that the previous driver did or some personality quirk of theirs, that remains. It's like you don't really maintain the base memories, but you retain like the spirit, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah? I guess songs are your kind of thing.
I guess.
Like how Ursula is a one, like her whole side quest involves singing, but
It's something
none
I'm
of the
drawn to.
our cast are singers. What I mean.
That little bit strange. Tora never hear Ursula sing. Ursula only listen to music.
Well, I like to sing, certainly. But I get nervous around people.
It's really funny that she's the singer because her artist is the one that does like Macross Frontier stuff.
Ursula really very shy person, huh? Feels eyes of spectators on her.
Actually, yeah, R71 just brought this up. Didn't Ursula and Dahlia artists do Macross Frontier? And I believe yes.
I don't make you nervous, though, right?
Huh?
That very daring question. Even Tora was a little bit surprised.
Phew. So it's not just me.
Tora want to know too, though, how Ursula really feel.
I don't dislike you or anything, but I do find it a bit hard to feel comfortable around you. I'm sorry.
Ursula not need
Cats
worry
and
so
bears
much.
living together, mass hysteria.
When
Can a
Tora
cat
first
girl
made
and a
Rex
bear
friends,
girl, like,
Tora lose
get
tongue and
along?
run out of words. Took long time to make friends.
Uh-huh. Sure you did.
Like, the way that's, that text box is framed seems like that should be, like, internal monologue stuff instead of her talking.
So, it took you a while?
Golden Garo, I don't know if anyone else is hearing this, but I'm hearing some static when you guys talk. Maybe some static build up on the mic.
Okay, just, like, blew on the connector a bit. Hopefully that addresses it. We get that every now and then.
Maybe I can get used to everything.
Thank you for
in
pointing it
town,
out.
too.
Or we have it turned up too high and it's our mic turned up too high and it's peeking through.
I'd really like to get comfortable with everyone, so we can really enjoy our time together.
Hey, I'm sure it'll be fine, if you want it that much. I guess it's just something you can't rush.
Okay.
I should check on development of everybody else. Pretty sure we got quite a few that are just plateaued at the moment.
Yeah. Only because we're just waiting for, like, yeah, certain conditions to unlock.
Yeah.
Like, Boreas is almost completely filled up, except for that last, one there. Yeah,
Which is trust-based, and that's, like, working on its own.
Mark's already fully up. Yeah, like, anything question marks, it probably involves getting to an area that we just already at.
Yeah.
In my area, I mean, like, Titan or whatever.
It's like, this just requires, like, that one more rank up.
Yep. Yeah, we just need to use Bobby's favorite item in the category. You know, easy stuff.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Why don't we have a feeling like Tora would actually, like, legitimately ask that question? ARP Zone 1. ARP Zone 1. Ursula is mainly bragging rights to unlock full chart and Blade Quest. I mean, I, like, never personally did it, but that's because it requires a lot of doing the merc missions and just grinding. And by grinding, I mean literally just waiting around doing nothing, waiting for the merc mission to be done, so you can go to the next one, and that makes sense.
I love, like, waterfalls that generate this sort of design. And it's like, it has to be very specific special conditions to, like, get these little pools.
Yep.
What have we here?
I'm not so fond of fish.
A lot of fish.
Stay frosty.
Calm your mind.
Ice bridge.
You're all mine.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of the benefit of doing the New Game Plus with all the blades, so that way you can get to access to areas that you would have to wait until you...
Much later otherwise.
It's not gonna break.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the ice caps to spawn.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You asshole!
What have we here?
Leave it to me. I
Don't you bring up that evil on to this house again.
Remember how I just jumped off that bridge, landed in the pool, and immediately found one?
That's it! How dare you! Ice Cabbage is suffering!
Hopefully in the Switch 2 update, they improve the drop rate for those.
How dare you! I was so mad. How dare you just, like,
Brax has a bunch of produce in his back. It needed refrigeration.
What have we here?
Sniff 'em out. Sniff 'em good.
Just looking at this is so impressive.
I know, right? Like, Monolith Soft is so goated with their environment designs. Like, the more you look, the more you can start understanding the biology of this thing living.
It's like bioluminescent sacs.
Mm-hmm.
So it begs the question of how much of this one specific creature is just hollow.
What have we here?
Leave it to me.
But then again,
I
that's
know
sort of
more
the,
than I
like when
let
we
on.
learn what actually caused the creation of the Titans, then it's the well, we know the answer, but I'm guessing there are people in the chat that haven't played Xenoblade 2 and
Or got to it after we played, in advance of us, because we played Xenoblade 1 last year.
yeah. The point is like the end game of Xenoblade 2 and all of its reveals is like one of those things that really hooked me into the series because I love it when your story can get recontextualized.
Just with later revealed information and it not feeling intrusive or right.
Right. If anything, it better by like doing that retroactiveness, it like makes you better appreciate the story decisions that were made early on because like that phenomenon when you're early in a story and you're going, yeah, what the heck was that all about? That was weird, right?
Yeah. Granted, there are times when it comes too little too late. Some storytellers have that happen to them where they just backload too much so it becomes like the point where the load-bearing elements of the plot just do not function anymore.
Come out.
Absolutely.
But it's not an absolute thing. It's a how you handle your story, how you focus your story. It's like if you're constantly doing lore drops all along the story, but do it in ways where they always overwrite each other, then that's going to be more harmful because it presents the idea that you didn't know what your story was from the start. Whereas here, it's the lore is consistent, it's just you don't always have full context onto everything, and you get the context along the way.
Right. It seems
It's like, what if they held back the spoilers, revealed that Nia's actually a blade until the absolute end? Then that wouldn't function as well. Hey Nia, where do you get this healing sword from? I'll tell you later. Instead of the reveal that Nia is a blade.
right. But like it's where like the lore like the reveals are so
What have we
perfectly
here?
spaced out.
So
That-
shiny and cute.
It's like it keeps ramping up the greater mystery. You know what I mean?
Plus, there's the element of Nia having a level of shame of what she is as a flesh eater. So she just hides who she is, and it's that part. Her revealing that she's actually a blade is part of her arc of coming to accept herself.
Which that's one of those like I can see why people like say that she's to be considered a trans allegory.
Hmm.
Which I'm one of the people that actually kind of low-key supports that because of that wasn't the intent, but it goes back to that not the intent, but the being ashamed of yourself, but then coming to love what you are, and then like being embraced by others for what you are. Then like, you know,
And it's like that's not trans specific, but it is trans inclusive.
yes, that's the word for it.
And I think that's what people don't understand about, like, complaining about Naoto Shirogane not being trans in Persona. It's like, no, you're crossing your streams on that. It doesn't mean it can't be allegorical, but it isn't that specific state for that character. Like, there's a difference between they absolutely are this thing that is very specific to this one expression of life, and others where it's just like it can also involve without being directly representative of.
Also kind of helps the trans allegory
Wasted our time.
thing is that one of Nia's alternative costumes is a candy stripe costume, but the candy stripe costume is specific. It's like trans colored.
Oh yeah, that pink, white, and blue.
Yeah, it's one of those. Again, I don't know. I don't think the designers intended for that, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
Here, Chris, I'm gonna have fun tomorrow. Double movie day at my local cinema. Nice. We're actually gonna watch Muppet Treasure Island for the Tim Curryness of it tonight. Like, we could do Clue, but we've seen Clue more.
I have not seen Muppet Treasure Island since I was a kid.
Yeah. Plus, Tim Curry's honorary Muppet. We gotta acknowledge that.
Yeah, he's a... See you later, Space Cowboy.
I'm going to the only place that is untouched by the corruption of capitalism. Again, Tim Curry, an actor where he's been in bad things, but he is never bad in them.
Yeah. Arc Zone is saying Orion Titan seems based on biblical Leviathan and coincidentally resembles Pokemon Kyogre.
The Pokemon Kyogre.
Kira Crystal, funny enough, I'm going to be doing that and Scooby-Doo and the
What
Witch's
have we
Ghost
here?
in the watch party.
You can get all this stuff
Oh
right
yeah, he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that might be the only other movie I own with Tim Curry in it. Don't quote me on that. It's like, I'm not getting a copy of the the Mighty Ducks, and I watched the Wild Thornberrys with him in it as Nigel, but I wouldn't say like that. I've never been a fan of the Class B Suko art style, so I never really liked any of their series.
Congratulations.
Like, I hated Rugrats, for example. I was one of those weird people.
Guys,
When did it get so late?
I'm just wondering how to get over. I think over there is like another one of those diving spots. They have to like. There's a secret way of getting there. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm looking at the map and which way to really head.
Oh, and now we're in nighttime. Do you see like the bioluminescence is really coming out?
Yeah, it's all like, all plant-based as opposed to the overhead, where it's like those faded and just like shut down for a bit. Or rather, they didn't let the light through.
Oh,
Alright, Xerneas, what are you doing here?
Do you have a better idea of like how the navigation works?
I mean, I'm following the map. Or following the cursors. Not so much, like, getting used to everything else oriented around.
Because like, yeah, it's probably referring to that bridge up there.
Yeah. Next question. Yeah, okay. Gotta go back.
Again, Xenoblade 3 would definitely massively improve upon navigation and everything. Like which I think is for the better. Like,
It's like, it's the same thing as that, like, would mess with me with, Xenoblade 1. Just the all the way those structures would
Patience is my
exist
strong suit.
in the Titans.
Kind of.
come out,
You're
come
not
out.
so fond of fish?
Treasure acquired.
Who's leaving these treasure chests everywhere?
Treasure chest Tim.
Treasure chest Tim?
Yeah, it's treasure chest Tim. Like, he's the guy that gets treasure chests all over the place.
I call on the power of
He
water.
just like goes around, pops down treasure chest, and then leaves. He's like the Johnny Appleseed of treasure chest.
Oh god, I just realized that everyone's gonna be spamming that anything can happen on Halloween song this year. Because it featured Tim Curry.
Yeah.
From that, what was the Disney special? The Worst Witch? Something like that. Or anything from Rocky Horror Picture Show, yeah.
They called me bad. They called me Wendell.
Daryl.
Daryl.
Also, Rocky Horror Picture Show is something we just need to sit down and watch, because everybody knows the time warp, but most people don't actually go through the full film.
I don't know the full. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, we can break up the dam. Oh, dang it! It's one of the like tricky navigations. We have to approach it from the other side. It's gonna be one of those like we break
in and then we can like traverse on foot, right?
yeah, pretty much. But we have to make it to the other side first.
Damn it. It's gonna be one of those days.
Yes. Aliens are not taking fall damage.
Watch as I try and navigate for the next hour and a half.
You want to pass the controller to let me know my way around a bit more. Lizard guy? And on the left, you'll see the lizard people. There we are.
I think Helped is like, at a certain point, like, Xenoblade 1 Remastered had like that trail trace system where it didn't just point you in the map, with it had a bit of assistance on like how to traverse.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Kind of funny that Dromark's like thing is like the botany.
Botany.
There's not the study of robots, it's flowers.
Come out,
I
come out.
adore fishies. So shiny and cute.
So many fish.
Treasure acquired. And arrived.
Local terrain data updated.
That'll be a useful little checkpoint later. There they are. Like, here, Crystal, speaking of Tim Curry, did you know he was a really big Scooby-Doo fan and it was supposed to be in the 2002 live-action movie with Baghdad because he hates Scrappy-Doo?
Yeah, Erod the Blockbuster Buster mentioned that when he reviewed both of the James Gunn Scooby-Doo movies. Like, back then, James Gunn was still very much influenced by his trauma origins, so which explains so much of why those movies were wonky. like, I think the first one is legitimately good for, like, a split up and then get the band back together as adults film, but I think they did that better in, Zombie Island a few years before.
You're never gonna top Terror Time.
Yeah. Casting was perfect, though. No notes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And then, like, Matthew Lillard being Shaggy, and, like, he would go on to become, like, one of the de facto voices of Shaggy.
Yeah, the fact that, like, that's where Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. really met and connected to become married and have their family. Like, good things came out of those movies.
No, enough about Scooby-Doo. Trying to beat up some lizardmen.
Also, the plot twist of Scrappy being the villain, I was kind of behind that with the first film.
Hey, like,
To get surrounded.
the thing is the rest of the movie wasn't as odd as it was.
Yeah, it's like Scrappy being unappreciated, so he becomes the villain. That works better than it's like it's being completely out of nowhere. Because you know, like, use it as a bit of commentary on the fandom response to a character that was themselves initially harmless.
But there was nothing wrong with Scrappy. Like they were trying to introduce a new element into Scooby-Doo canon to make it so that it could keep on going. And then some people just took offense to that, you know?
Yeah, because they wanted the same old thing, and they didn't like the attempt at a dynamic change. Then it made the series more and more focused on Shaggy, Scrappy, and Scooby as a trio, so it neglected Velma, Fred, and Daphne, which was not good for that era. Like, yeah, you had few good spin-offs with the trio. It's like, again, I like the late 80s stuff, even though I know a lot of people dislike it. Like Reluctant Werewolf, Boo Brothers, forgetting what the third film of that era was. But it's like, those, like, spin-off specials, those were fine.
I like Reluctant Werewolf. Oh, Ghoul School?
Ghoul School was the best of those three ones, without remembering the
like,
name.
If there was ever a concept in Scooby-Doo that I wish they could have revisited, I wish it was Ghoul School, because they basically called the trope of there being an all-girls monster school thing far before anybody else really started doing it, you know? Like a vampire girl, a mummy girl, a werewolf girl, like an actual Godzilla, or like.
And without being weird about it.
No, not being weird about it. It was like a genuinely sweet. Here comes Shaggy trying to do like a good thing for these kids, and then Disney created the Monster Girl High fan thing later. Yeah,
I think that was Disney. It might be somebody else, but it's like I
else.
still see those dolls at work.
Yeah, and then not to say nothing about like how Japan would eventually create like their own stories where it's person with monster girls. You know what I mean?
Rosario Vampire, for example.
Again, not to say that level 3 unlocked.
Come out.
Right, you can get all this stuff right out of the ground.
Okay, let's check up on that with Momo.
Oh, okay, some other things. Black Century King. I'm kind of both glad and annoyed at the navigation system. Chronicles 1
You've still
director
got a
did.
lot to learn
At
about
the
me. I
definitive
want to
thing,
help
this one mission
everyone.
forced me to move slowly during a quest.
Hmm.
Dear Crystal, everybody hates Return to Zombie Island because it screwed everything up. Oh, it did.
The 13th Ghost was worse, and that was what started that, because if I remember correctly, same writer, and the guy is just... And also the guy who wrote Scooby Natural, and he's one of those that's just spiteful to the entire idea of Scooby encountering the supernatural, so is acting out of his way to, like, deride people who like the concept, and the concept working in that universe to start with, even though the late 90s, early 2000s Scooby-Doo direct-to-video and TV specials are some of the highest-rated Scooby content that exists.
Queen Natalie, I mean when it comes to Scooby-Doo, I actually like them taking on actual supernatural threats later in their lives.
Yeah. it's like, it feels like a natural progression.
Right, like, saying, oh, the Scooby Gang needs to fight, like, world-ending threats. No, it's just, it's nice to know that...
Have the occasional diversion to, okay, we're so used to them being fake that it's actually a shock to us when they're real. It's like, that actually improves that element of their mysteries, where if they can actually encounter the supernatural, then it breeds in that idea that this could be something that happens on their normal stuff. And so it validates, like, all the other mysteries as something you actually have to investigate to make sure.
Yeah. Teacup says they don't mind Scrappy. Queen Natalie and Golden Garro say Monster High was Mattel.
Monster High was Mattel, okay.
But the point is, Ghoul School, I thought it's like a really fun concept that I think if they really wanted to like do something new with Scooby-Doo. Actually, I did hear that there might be another. I think there's another Scooby-Doo series that's coming out where I think it's Shaggy and Scooby and some new people, but they're investigating yokai in Japan.
Oh yeah, I think I heard a little bit about that, but not much, just because it was like concept art stuff. But it's like, I hate the change in modern Scooby-Doo stuff where it went from them being an educated investigator to a dismissive, arrogant skeptic. It's like, that was not positive characterization changes.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be the Scully. She's the, like, okay, I'm here to find the answer, whatever that may be, like her actual sleuth. You know what I mean?
She's supposed to be the logic one.
Right. Golden Garro, strangely, the girls from Ghoul School reappeared in that one Cartoon Network show, OKKO.
Really?
Yeah, I heard OKKO had a few surprise, like well-received,
which is a shame, because that was deep into the Teen Titans Go vacation at Cartoon Network, so none of their other series that could become a hit were really allowed to be it, because they didn't actually play them.
Apparently, according to Armstrong 1, that the show is being animated by OLM.
Oh.
Yeah, those guys have been around for a long while.
And they absorbed Zebek's actual library.
I call on the power of what?
Pigeons is my strong suit.
Here, Crystal. Oh my god, why has nobody thought of a Scooby-Doo and X-Files crossover and how they're animated? I'm just imagining Boulder being,
It's like, they could have done that with the Scooby-Doo Guess Who series.
But it would be so funny, like, Mulder being like, Scully, I have to understand, I heard that dog talk. Mulder, you're being crazy, and you've already convinced me that aliens exist, but a talking dog, like, come on.
What if the talking dog is an alien?
On the power of what?
Okay,
Pigeons is my strong suit.
that's when she's, like, starts taking his temperature, like, are you okay?
The fact that's actual Scooby lore, thanks to Mystery Incorporated.
I know. That's what Black Century King.
What have we here?
My specialty.
Black Century King says, or, I don't mind Mystery Incorporated, but the show was kind of the start of the
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching
Which is frustrating, because they did good character stuff there. Like, I was on board the Shaggy-Velma relationship stuff, and they kind of ruined it. And then, like, Daphne and Fred actually getting together romantically, everybody had been on that for freaking ever. So it's like, those kind of character things, fine. Trying to explain why their world could be freaky and everybody gravitated towards dressing up as monsters, I'm behind that. And it's like, the climax of it, like cosmic horror stuff, that's totally fine. and then them just going off to do normal mystery stuff so it fits into the greater loose canon. Those are all good things. You can see them going from there to, like, the movie era and... Oh, those are 70s. And onwards from there, and then, like, breaking up for a bit, and then coming back together to find real monsters like that, like they fought once. Just, like, all that fitting very well. Make an offering to the non-pawn statue.
Queen Alley, anyone else besides me want a full OVA adaptation for all the novels for Vampire Hunter D? I have never seen Vampire Hunter D. I feel like there are so many things that I feel like I should have seen already, but I just haven't for one reason or the other. It's like literally the pain of growing up is realizing you don't have as much free time to do.
I mean, we'll eventually, but
for now.
Generosity.
Hey, was that pun kind of sweet? You know, because tea. It must be from Australia because there's a quality pun. Come on, dude.
Due to a review I'm blanking on the name of, I wouldn't mind a reversal of the rom-com dynamic. Shaggy and Daphne would kind of work as well as Fred and Velma. Especially since Fred and Velma were, like, gone from the full series for so long, and then, like, Shaggy and Daphne did the, buddy human duo dynamic. Though that was mainly 13 Coasts and I think a couple ancillary things. It's like, I liked those because they had Daphne step up to be more than just the girl of the group. And, well, Velma was gone, so it's like, she was always the super smart one, so removing Fred being the leader and Velma being the super smart one have allowed the dynamic between her and Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy and not even touching on everybody else, to, like, shift and allow them for their own levels of growth. It's why I don't think, like, the 80s Scooby content is that bad, as they allowed the characters to be used in different ways when they would actually write them differently. Or write the scenarios they would be put into differently enough.
Alright, now we can keep making our way to Uriah. Or, not Uriah, I mean, we're already Uriah. I mean, like, the city. Hey, it would not be, like, a Friday stream if I did not make terrible fun.
Wouldn't it, though?
Oh, come on. Can you imagine a world where I never made puns?
No.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a lame world full of stupidness and lameness. It's just a simple walk in Mordor.
Right, who's gonna interrupt our travels? Oh no, there's just standard stock enemies.
Standard goons.
Hired goons?
Are you gonna beat him over the head with a baseball ball?
I was never.
You're gonna ball on him? Oh no, Frick! Stop! You just kicked the man in the face!
Eat it!
Armor veil.
His name is Void, asshole.
Touchdown! Make haste and retreat. Sure!
Got me.
And arrived.
Local terrain data updated.
Some of you have seen every adaptation of the Scooby franchise. Long story, my uncle, the biggest Scooby-Doo nerd on the planet. I really want Scooby-Doo to go back to the whole overarching cosmic horror.
Or just some supernatural peppered in.
Like, 'cause what I think Mystery Incorporated really did for Scooby-Doo was show that you could still do, like, your Mysteries of the Week format, while also having, like, a greater area of focus to keep people tuned in. Like,
What have we
and
here?
it could absolutely work for Scooby-Doo. There was nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
And yet, Mystery Incorporated came at that time where they were just starting to like screw over so many of their other properties. It's like even worse than the CN Real stuff. Because during CN Real, you still had like sections of blocks of good stuff.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that Mystery Incorporated was able to come out and tell its story in a way, in the way that it did, and still ended with a definitive conclusion.
What have we here?
It's nothing short of a miracle. You know what I mean? It's just we wish we had more of that. You know what?
Yeah. It's like that was the right direction, and they've explicitly avoided it every other chance they've had.
Black Century King. Plus, when you put some thought into it, Shaggy and Daphne are kind of the prototype of Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable.
I mean, I don't think Daphne is that hyper competent, but she definitely moved into that range of esoteric skill queen. Like that time she fixed the mystery machine during the What's New era with just skills she'd picked up.
Tron. That kid kicked the ball at me, and the next thing I knew, I was robbed. Like, imagine it being on the highway, and then here comes Rex with a baseball with a smiley, like a basketball with a smiley face on it. It just dunks on you. Dunked on me.
What have we here?
Isn't it great we can get all this stuff right out of the ground?
Come out, come
Isn't
out.
it great we can get all this stuff right out of the ground?
The fact that rice farmers these days like use crab eggs to then like grow crabs alongside their rice to like prevent parasites from getting at the rice.
Onto
Gesundheit.
War with Moradane is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
I've seen Orion ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand, the Ardanians are worse. All their metal is just bad taste.
It's easy to think that way, but you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is. I used to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired up a grill on my shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
Well, yes, I did like that. In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with roast Titan.
Indeed.
Oh, Golden Garo, in regards to Daphne, it was basically MacGyver, and what's new with Scooby-Doo will always be funny. MacGyvering.
The fact MacGyver became a verb. I blame Stargate for that. They were kind of the first ones to really do it.
Not my fault they were stuck on an iceberg with MacGyver and he did nothing.
No, they used the term in, like, the pilot. Forget if that was an ad-lib or not. Queen Alec, by the way, can someone please stop Mindy Kelly from making more shows because she essentially has the Jared Leto effect in everything she touches. I don't know who that is.
Is that it? I think you mean Mindy Kaling, and she was the one responsible behind that Velma show.
Oh yeah, that garbage. Like, she has other series?
I'm not sure, but I do know she's an actress that...
Underwrite.
Like,
actress, producer?
yeah, one of those sort of things. I just know when you make something as bad as Velma and you, like, are one of the proponents of it, like,
what's that?
sorry. No, that's...
It's a distribution center.
There are ways of going about
The
with
government tries to
Scooby-Doo,
ration out
that's
what
not
little
one of them.
resources they
No.
have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me! Not the likes of you! Huh? Don't look at me like that. Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
Are you okay? What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
What? Huh? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Okay,
Being an
yeah.
adult isn't just
I don't
about
know how
barking
she's got...
orders.
Oh.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you need to help
that
someone
would be
weaker.
why.
Shut your face! You don't know.
He was one of the writers for The Office. And so it's like everything by proxy of that.
Okay,
Like,
time to take
guys,
the
people, The Office wasn't actually good.
At least not as good as you think it is.
No, it was actually terrible. It just had talented actors in it covering that up.
Why not? Gemini! No, I'm fired
Who are you? Huh? The color of that crystal? You're... Ah!
Not good. He'll be bringing others before long.
The rumors about Pyra must have traveled pretty far. Even grunts like him have heard them.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants nop-on merchant.
A nop-on merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Van Dam.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew a fair bit. How's Grandpa Cole doing? Ah. Not too good, then.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
Come on. Let's beat it before those soldiers
I
show
swear,
up.
Van Damme with all those pouches. What do you even store in all those pouches?
Monster energy drinks.
Monster energy drinks.
Monster energy drinks.
Like just just over the strap, pops one of them like a gun or something. I know there's some stores around here that I haven't gotten to.
I think I might have when I was like exploring before we went New Game Plus.
I was just buy 10 of everything. And I think some of these might be tied to like the market.
Wouldn't surprise me. There we are. That's one I missed.
Increases gold earned in battle by 10%.
Not like we need it.
Yeah, huh? They're kind of filthy rich. Got money.
That's what's up.
Tron said, or they could just be big size Snicker bars. Well, it's true.
Ooh, a traveling bard.
Ooh, a legendary.
And considering the amount of bonus EXP we have,
we might as well, like, just
stock up on a few of them.
New person, Lazy Aaron. Sorry for not asking early on, but do you guys have any concerns with the latest Thunder project? And by that I mean that single-player game and that, Yarg's Euro anime tie-in?
We're not really that engaged with it, but it's like, the games from Bandai for Gundam haven't been great in a long time. Like, we got really mad at Gundam Breaker 4 just because we couldn't read a damn thing on the screens.
And also this, like, so I didn't really play the story.
We didn't give a shit about the story.
Right. But I did hear about the ending of it, where the bad guy is trying to stop an AI from taking over jobs because he believes that people should be the ones to, like... It was one of those, like, weirdly...
It was like missing the...
forest for the trees, kind of. Or...
It was not reading the room.
Reading the room, that's right.
It, like, people being all over really mad at AI everything, or at least that was the start of when people were getting mad at AI everything, and then here's a villain saying AI is bad in a game with an actual artificial intelligence instead of generative AI.
Right.
Because, like, that's the thing. The AI everyone gets mad at is generative AI, not artificial intelligences that have been born through machine learning. Because, like, this current stuff that's generative AI is not machine learning.
But
it's just regurgitation without any actual intelligent thought. You know, and the AI from the scenes we did see, it's like it started out simple, but then it learned to have individuality. So it's like, in premise, the villain should be the villain of Gundam Breaker 4, but culturally, you miss the goddamn point by saying he's the villain. And it's like, Bandai keeps missing because whoever's writing a lot of their games right now keeps being that same sort of asshole who is like, you're missing the point. Like, we keep getting invested in these games they release and end up being really mad at them because of this. Like, it's a vicious cycle.
But as far as, like, what this new anime project is, we'll see when it happens.
And we didn't bother with G-Quack simply because we're sick of Universal Century stuff.
Some kind of theater?
But, hey, I just need more information.
It's a theater, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troupe here.
Ah, actors, eh?
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
Depends, are they going to charge submission?
Adventures of Adam. Might be interesting.
Oh.
I've never been to the theatre before.
Neither has Tora.
Let's do it. Nice and quiet, though.
Okay, I want to see the movie
like
The
it's
Good,
pretty
the Bad,
packed
and the Nalpon.
Okay.
The fact we get the actual story later through Torna.
Right, but...
The Torna DLC.
Important cutscene.
And I saw at that time that the powers of darkness had engulfed almost everything. People and titans alike were drawn into the abyssal vortex. The apocalypse was upon us. The end was nigh. But then, despite the wounds all over his body, the great Adam stood.
O Architect, grant me power! Power to banish the dark. Power to illuminate the world.
And I know it's a stage play, but come on.
The strings.
Loyal servant of the Architect, the Aegis. O Aegis, bless me with your power. Bring light upon the world.
Mithra, of course, meaning light, so... And Hikari, obviously in Japanese, is light, so...
Hikari Ninare!
Thus they defeated the darkness. But at a terrible price. Three
Yeah,
great
sit in the
continents
chair normally.
sank beneath the sea of clouds forever.
Servant of the Architect, by thy power, the world is saved. For the gift you have granted us, we are eternally grateful. I shall spread thy legend far and wide. May your name live on for eternity.
And yet they never referred to her by her name. Only her title.
Mm-hmm. And like, he's saying historical revisionism. I would say a little bit of that, but also
no one got the full story.
Right. Because that's the terrible thing about history is that whatever we're hoping that the accounts that we have records of are like the definitive truth, but
then there's just so much that we'll never, unless we lived it, we can't experience it in full. We only really get summaries or dramatizations that might capture the essence but isn't the full presentation. Like if you had a chance to meet someone who lived through World War II personally or was one of the victims in the camps of the Holocaust, it says something so much more differently than any number of History Channel reports or miniseries or dramatized movies like Schindler's List. Like, you can encapsulate the horror, but unless you meet someone in person to see their responses to having lived it, it's like, you're still not going to get close.
Yeah. So Golengaro says, to be fair, Cole was there and word of mouth corrupted things greatly.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward, right?
What was awkward?
I mean, that play. It was about Pyra. Must have been kind of bizarre for her, eh?
I don't know. I guess.
Maybe you should go and make it right.
Yeah,
Make
be
it
like,
right?
Wing woman.
Idiot. Figure it out yourself.
Huh? What am I supposed to...
Just ask if she's alright.
Okay,
So,
Rex, you just gotta talk to a pretty
Wasn't
girl.
it incredible? They had the cloth moving just like real clouds.
Yeah,
How
the
did
story,
you
the play
think
was
we did
so-so.
And she's caring more about the cinematography and play
yeah.
acting than the actual
The
plotting.
clothes are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right.
It was
Focus on the
so-
special effects.
Cloudy?
Ow! What are you saying, bonehead?
He genuinely does not
No
know
need
what to
for that.
say.
I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
Yeah, he's out of his depth. And she's trying to distract herself.
Coming in, old fella. Crikey, still collecting the junk, are ya?
Watch it, you bruiser. Don't make fun of a man's hobbies.
Some greeting for your old comrade.
Comrade.
Yeah, I was a
Actually, yeah,
freelancer
most likely
before the
Cole's
firm
being
got
forced to
going.
change aspects and facts
Believe
of the
it or
Lord not
not,
getting executed by
Me
the
and
church.
this old fella tore up a
Not
good
wrong.
few battlefields in our
And
day.
Queen Allie mentioning that Gundam X is getting
We
a new
sure
manga.
did. And thanks to that bleeding heart of yours, we almost never got paid.
Says the guy in the theatre troupe. You can't be raking in much dough either.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
Cole, you're old, ain't ya? Old enough to know how you cross over to the World Tree. Get to Elysium, I mean.
Elysium? But why? Why would you want to go there? That core crystal. You're... So the Aegis is back amongst us. Who is your driver?
I am.
You? But you're... so young.
How about it, old man? Do you know the way or not?
Do you know the way?
I dare say if you've trekked all the way here to ask me, you've already tried going yourselves.
Yeah, but we couldn't make it.
No wonder. No one can get to the tree while that thing's guarding the way there. It won't let anyone past. But a long time ago, there was a man who went up the tree. Met the architect, too.
There was? Really?
Yeah. I'll wager anything he's got an idea how to get there again. You should try asking him.
Well, who was it? Please, tell us. I've got to get to Elysium, no matter the cost.
Well, I can tell you. But first, I'd like to have a word with her, if I may.
Not alone.
The Aegis, I mean.
With Pyra?
Of course.
Please, through here.
Mr. Cole, right? You wrote that play, didn't you?
I hope it didn't stir up any painful memories.
No. Some of them are good memories.
You know, you're not very convincing. I'm sorry, I really am. I just wanted people to know about that time. Show people how we were back in those days. Really get it across to them. Will you be using it again? That power?
I don't know yet.
I just don't know if this world can take it a second time.
I know that. I'd never use it if there was another way. This is what I hope for. But
that man's the only one who knows how to get to where you're going. Do you think you can make it to him? I just wanted to make sure.
we can. I mean, it's my destiny.
Yeah. That boy who's with you.
His name's Rex. He's a good person, with a kind heart.
Reminds me of a certain someone. Okay then, I'll help you out.
Thank you, Minoth.
Minoth. I'd almost forgotten that name. Now then, where did it get to?
Oh, there! Oh God! Holding!
Grandpa!
Old man, you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be fine in a second. Seriously, don't mind me.
Nah, we better call it a day, old-timer. I'm sorry, fella.
I mean, when you get to be over 500...
Okay.
500, if he doesn't look a
Come
day
back
over
again
300.
tomorrow, will ya? There's something I want to give you.
Come on, I know a place we can rest.
We're coming up on, like, 4 or 3 hours now.
Yeah, getting close.
Ramusa.
Every time.
Class warfare and disparity.
No, some idiot going to our front door for delivery when it is explicit that you do not drop at that door.
Amazon?
Possibly. Or it might be for our neighbors. Yeah, it must have been for our neighbors, and they just didn't drop it on the corner. Or stop at the corner. Churros! I mean, if we ever ended up in a Don Patch situation...
Bro.
Well, the odds I already have everything she needs. Half and half.
That's not too bad. You get the front stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, I can't believe Churro survived in this universe. Well, when you're tasty enough, I guess you survive. What other quest out there?
Out there. Out there.
Out there in the field. I fought for my meal.
I'll follow you to the end.
By the end of when we're finally able to fully max out Momo, Rex will be fully ready for Space Jam 3.
Why Space Jam 3? There was only the one.
What are you talking about?
There was only the one.
I try to correct you, then I get silenced.
Treasure acquired. When did it get so late?
Do you need a break?
Let's try to do the one quest first.
Yeah, because we have to go back to the other non-fun stuff later. Like, time and place.
Come out. Isn't it great we can get all this stuff right out of the ground?
Finally it's about to rain, meaning it will cool down my office significantly since my office got built with the wrong type of AC unit. Oof. Yeah, it's like if it didn't plan for the right amount of bodies, that would be a pain.
I'll follow you to the end.
Want to jump?
Jump around. Wrong type of long fall.
Shallow water.
That was poorly judged.
I just had the weirdest dream.
I had a dream that we fell off the bed and we all made it. And then the Rex's quest came to an end, and everybody died. The end. That help at all?
Maybe.
What have we here?
This knowledge will come in useful.
Ron, it's time to hunt some oversized lobsters. I wonder how they'll taste.
Oh.
What have we here?
Isn't it great we can get all this stuff right out of the ground?
Here.
Resuming adventure.
Come out, come out.
Me.
That's probably on one of those bridges above.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, oh, there's one.
It's like trying to just identify what I'm trying to look for was part of the entire irritation here.
If only I was 500 years younger.
Just watch this. Quietly.
I'm smart. That's an eagle
Armor there.
My thoughts exactly.
Fandom, you think highly of Rex, you know.
Ah, that little shrimp reminds me of my boy. I'm all right. Honest.
The wind is my mate.
Poppy boosters engaged.
Windy.
Oh,
Outstanding! It thanks to Tora becoming driver that Tora come to this place. Blades and drivers most best ever! Oh, that reminds Tora. Rex, Nia. Tora need little consultation.
A consultation with us?
Tora have big problem right now.
He's so short.
Recently, Tora finally realized Tora is...
Well,
Tora is not very useful in battle. Oh. Why friends silent?
Oh.
because we can't argue with you?
We're just...
I mean, I just never really took you for the self-assessing type.
Ah, too cruel.
Nah, I mean, you fight just fine, Tora.
Poppy deserve all the credit. She pass weapon and do all the things so Tora can fight like real drive. Tora sometimes think if he remove program of Poppy, Poppy fighting alone would be most efficient.
Seriously? Whoa, you go, girl.
That why Tora just feel like small furry ball and chain.
Could you imagine Tora actually attached to a chain and being swung around like a meteor hammer?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Anyway, Tora wonder if there any point to Tora still being driver.
I mean, we basically do replace him in the party with Zeke.
Pretty
Maybe
much.
it's better for everyone if Tora
I mean, like,
retire and assume
That's the
supervisor
beauty
duty
of it,
on sideline.
Xenoblade 2, is that there are definitely
Oh, Tora.
good team compositions. There are outright disgusting ones, but there's never a straight up
Mia, what do you
wrong
think?
answer. You know what I mean? You know that phenomenon in RPGs where it's like,
Why did you
yeah,
want
this
to
is
be a driver?
the de facto party setup that you would want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're not clear to Tora anymore. parting with Grandpipon, dearest wish of family was to successfully create artificial blade. So, it's natural that Tora start to wish it too.
Well, do you know why your granddad wants to make an artificial blade?
Surely it because he wants to be famous.
That sounds like a lame reason.
No, but Nopon driver is rare thing. Nopon who become driver almost sure to become celebrity.
Was that your motivation as well, then?
We meet his grandfather later. He gives us the Poppy Buster. He just wanted to find his dirty magazines.
Not exactly. Tora want to be like Rex.
Like me?
Yes, I know that's not how the actual quest goes, but it's like,
Think too much
it
about
kind of is.
But after me travel with Rex and friends,
This is like just some
start
self,
to think different.
like introspection for Tora. Not just the guy like a funny little ball
Saving
fluff, you know?
persons in need, facing all challenges. Rex is Tora's idea of perfect driver.
It feels kind of strange when you say that to my face.
Rex a perfect driver? I'm not convinced. But it looks like you've got a clear goal in mind, Tora.
Hey, hold on.
Honestly, that's all you need. Tora, you should keep being a driver. As long as you have goals to achieve, there's no reason for you to stop. And your blade will help you in that. Poppy shouldn't have to
thanks,
fight
Nia.
alone. You need to be right there with her.
Oh, hit fair point. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Nia. Tora promise he will strive to be best driver ever.
Aim high, dude.
Normal that like only Rex gets the nickname, but Nia doesn't. Because Mimi wouldn't really sound right. Merc.
Let's learn
Get
from
down
that,
from
eh?
here.
Like
Oh.
a phoenix from the ashes.
It's like I swear we die.
Some of you may die, but others will go up in rank.
That's the sacrifice I am willing to make. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Showed you and we'll be okay.
Mind you don't fall out, Gramps.
Wave throw! Touchdown! Make haste and retreat! Muscle fire!
Next year they're gonna be so full of like mud and stuff. Ooh, another lobster to slay.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Whatever you need, Rex.
Wave throw!
Gemini
Touchdown! Make haste and retreat!
Lex could even move insane.
My thoughts exactly.
So, Dromark, what you look for in a driver?
Small enough to ride on my back, adorable of features, and a little impertinent.
That should be the last lobster we need for this Thermidor.
What you gotta do?
Touchdown!
Make haste and retreat.
Not to boast, but that was spectacular. Right, Gramps?
Remember, Rex, pride comes before a fall.
Rex could learn the check shot.
Probably.
Got that dog in him.
And where you?
Let us go.
Probably not enough parental angst, though.
Very true, because Rex has no parent. Well, he has an adopt. He does that in the orphanage.
Get up there.
Yeah, those. I think it's one of those you climb up the stairs, like you can get. I don't know. I remember.
That's the only way I could think of.
I know there's like a part where you can like get to a higher point on the stairs and then like jump down some rafters.
Maybe what I did worked as well. Oh, stairs. You missed that there were stairs.
Ah, so that's how you get up places. There he is. Stop on. Come on, I'm just enough. Hey, tiny little dude. Ooh, airflow.
The wind is my mate.
Poppy boosters engaged.
Doom.
Vandalism of barrels is on the rise recently. Who could be breaking apart all those red barrels?
I didn't say what color they were.
Well, you see the ooh, look at distraction. Yeah, it's like what's ridiculous about them fighting in a war is that, like, what are they gonna do, right? Like,
Look where the prosperity level stuff carries over.
I know, right?
Right, that seems to fortunately be it for side quests for the moment. We'll sleep, do that cutscene, and then call it a day.
Yep. And then whatever.
Well, I'll be. It's just one blast from the past after another today.
You probably guessed, but we're not here for a reunion.
Just as well. The Aegis is gone already. How disappointing for you, comrade.
Still an asshole.
Despite the years taking their toll, I'll wager all the doctors in this town are quacks, and all the blades are blunt. Abrona and we could fix that stagnant ether flow with a minimum of bother. What do you say? You could still have a lot of good years ahead of you. I mean, I won't deny there'd be a certain quid pro quo involved. But old man, just think of the benefits. Come. Can't you lend us your expertise here? Do so, and you could live for a long, long time.
Are you considering they're trying to destroy all the continents? No.
I'm not as attached to my life as I used to be. Maybe I've had enough.
Your little lost souls will be simply inconsolable.
The kids? No. They're strong.
This is becoming a farce. A horrendously cliched one at that. Break a leg.
Huh. What's that?
Hey, don't be shy. You heard everything we said, didn't you?
Can you really help, Grandpa?
Why, of course.
And of course she doesn't know.
We can help. That is, if you can help us. Can
The
you do
innocence
that
of children
for your
being manipulated by scum. About half a jump cut.
This is... You can't come here.
Charming. So you're making the rules
Oh
now.
great! I'm getting invaded by a
You
tree
couldn't even
mouse
talk
now.
about the old days, did you?
The
We've
asshole
snatched
brother.
Melot's little brat. Meet me at the place of your awakening. You remember it, right? Oh, and come alone.
In the loo, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Old man, what happened?
Iona, she's gone. It must have been them.
Who's them?
After you went, Malos and some other guy paid me a visit.
Malos was here.
Who was the other guy?
Didn't catch his name, but he had red glasses.
That's Akos. But what would he want with Iona?
Wait, Nia, where's Pyra?
She wasn't there when I woke up. What? No one's seen her?
Pyra. Maybe she realized what was going on with Iona.
Well, knowing those two, it's not unthinkable.
That girl, trying to save her on her own.
Where's she gone? Didn't she leave a note?
No, I'd have noticed.
I know where. I think it could be Alethro Ruins.
Alethro Ruins?
It's where Adam led his army of resistance from, 500 years ago. It's the place where the Aegis woke up too. It must be that Malos is trying to lure her down there. I'm sure of it.
Cole, tell us how to get there.
It's at the top of the Great Stairway.
Van Dam.
Hey, fella, take care of this old man for us.
Yes. Let's move. If we go now, maybe we can catch up to her.
We're gonna be hitting a lot of story stuff. So.
Yeah, so this is a good place to stop. I figured like we were gonna have that, and then we get the good to be continued point. And yeah, that'll be our to be continued points for this time.
Yeah. Because, oh boy, a lot of stuff is gonna hit the fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I will still be endeavoring to continue my overtime marathon through the next week. I had some mandatory time canceled, so might make it easier on me. Otherwise, barring unforeseen circumstances, we should be back without much issue next Friday. So that'll be doing it for us today. Thank everybody for coming by. We'll see you next time.